This is the sample block I was showing the other day for the We the People Juvenile quilt. And as you can see, what I've done is gone ahead and quilted the 16-inch square by going around, just around the square really. I left a small opening in the center, and this is bunching up because I have this pinned. And now I am taking those pre-made face blocks with their backings, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to attach them. Now I've already stitched these blocks, as you can see there, and this is a lot of layers to go through. This is cross-stitch fabric or muslin, a knitted or woven layer or a wool backing, and one of them is crocheted, which is very thick, muslin, batting, and in this case denim. When I make the full-size quilt, that denim will actually be a cotton. But this is the sample square, so I have the 4 face blocks pinned on there. And what I want to do is just show you that the 237 should be able to go through all those layers without a problem. I'm going to lighten the presser foot pressure just a bit. I have the tension on 2. I have the machine set on straight stitch, and I believe it's at 8 stitches per inch. So I'm going to do that, and I also want to mention, as I attach those, this is something that if you're making a child a quilt, here's another idea. And I'm going to be uploading the pattern for this to Cape Cod Knit, my Etsy store. This is my version of a doll figure that comes with the original Knitting Nancy spool knitters. They show this character on there, and I've written up a pattern to make a version of it, and I'm going to be putting that in my store. I have to fix the neck on this one a little bit. It's about 8 inches tall, but you see how that makes a wonderful gift for a child, especially a younger child, and maybe you would rather they have knitted dolls or knitted toys instead of commercial plastic. And I mean, this can just be held onto like that. The child can take it anywhere. It's all spool knit, hand sewn, and can be, you couldn't throw it in the washer, but you could certainly hand wash it. It dries very quickly. It's a cute little character. It does sit up because of the way the skirt is made. And I mean, the 2 items together are a spool knit child set that's all about We the People. Now, Knitting Nancy's are from Britain, and Britain are our allies. You could even use this as a lesson for teaching all about our country. So, We the People with a little ally doll, and I'm going to go ahead and attach a square to the quilt panel. I'm just going to set this up and zoom in a little bit so you can actually see the stitching. Now I do have the squares pinned in place, but I may have to shift them or move them as I do this. I'm going to do a little... And I'm trying to follow where I've already sewn as much as possible. This is the knitted garter stitch backing, which is actually very thick. And this machine is going right through it without a problem. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers without a problem. And I would think any of the modern machines should be able to do the same thing. Now, because there are so many layers, that square did try to shift just a little bit on that side, but not so, not in a way that I couldn't control. Now this is all a mixture of fabrics, cotton, polyester batting, cotton denim, wool, acrylic yarn. It's really a combination of a lot of different fabrics. But I think you can see how cute that is? I mean, it's just going to be adorable. How could anybody not like smiling faces? So there we go. There's the sample, and I'm going to be putting this pattern in the knitting store. And I've made more of these, and not all of their necks do that. So it's just the way I happen to sew this one together. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in the store, and this is just demonstrating how you really can stitch these additional squares through all these fabrics and make this quilt.